Jay Williams.
Get it, Jay. Hey, what's going on, people? It is Jay Williams back on the YouTube streets after quite a hiatus. I'll go ahead and cop to it, but we're back in time for the mess that is O.J. Simpson. This time it's not so much O.J. Simpson fanning the flames as it is his former manager, Norman Pardo, who is on his press run for his new documentary, Who Killed Nicole? And in it, he's spilling all of the tea. According to Pardo, O.J. Simpson bragged that he had a steamy session with Kris Kardashian at the time, of course, because she was married to Rob Kardashian, during a 1990s hot tub tryst that ruined their marriages and friendships. According to Pardo, the night was coming to a close, and so Nicole and Robert, who were in the hot tub with Kris and O.J., decided that they were going to head to bed. This right here is where the story kind of doesn't have credibility to me, because I just don't understand why Robert Kardashian Sr. and Nicole Simpson would get up and say, okay, it's time for us to go to bed. You two can stay here in the hot tub and do what you do. I mean, I'm just not getting it, but hey, maybe they had trust. Maybe they were really close in that way. And so according to Pardo, they parted ways. This is from what he was told by OJ. And OJ and Kris remained in the hot tub. OJ says he then stood up, pulled his shorts down, and according to Pardo, verbatim, he said, her eyes bugged out of her head, and I effed that B until I broke her. Yo, I am gagging. I mean, this lends so much more to all of the rumors of people saying that Chloe is actually O.J. Simpson's daughter. I mean, I don't know that that's true, but now if this is an actual factual event that went down, it is very possible. I mean, I know Chloe took the DNA test, but there's still doubt. Anyways, that's only half of the story. The other half is that apparently OJ was so well equipped that he ended up sending Kris Kardashian at the time to the hospital because of the damage he did to her in this session. He says they had to take her to the hospital at 2 or 3 in the morning after she came into his room and said, can you take me to the hospital? And he replied, no, have Rob take you. This is another part of the story that I'm just like, how can this be true? You just had sex, I'm assuming unprotected, with Kris Kardashian at the time. She has something wrong with her down there and you're going to tell her to have her husband. I just don't see that being the thing. But then again, this is the man that killed a woman allegedly and then proceeded to write a book about what he hypothetically would have done if he really wanted to kill her. So I don't put it past him. Either way, the hookup apparently ruined the friendship between the four, and eventually both couples ended up getting divorced. I mean, this is just scandalous. But hey, if I was Norman Pardo and I needed to sell my documentary, I'd be spilling just as much salaciousness. So I'm not mad at him. Is it true? I don't know. Is it entertaining? Hell yes. And so let's move on to Meek Millions, who was denied entrance to the Las Vegas Cosmopolitan Hotel and was pissed about it. He was so upset, he decided to take his frustrations to Instagram, where he posted a video of him trying to gain access to the hotel. According to TMZ, Meek Mill arrived at the hotel around 3:30 in order to see DJ Mustard in a concert. I thought he might have been there for the Janet Jackson show, but hey, maybe he's just not a fan of Janet Jackson. Maybe he caught the show after he caught DJ Mustard, who knows? But hotel security informed him that he was not getting a room key. He was not going to be able to check in under his alias. It wasn't happening because they don't like doing business with the likes of him. And if he tried to enter, they threatened that they would arrest him. Here's the video that Meek posted on his Instagram. Take a look and then I'll be right back.
Respect that, but
how can you tell me I'm gonna be locked up for trespassing?
Hold on. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
We're a private property.
Yes.
At this time, with the information we have, we're refusing to do business with you. We have the right to do that.
What information?
Hold on. So if I come
But
to your house,
but not refusing to do business with me. You telling me I'll be arrested if I don't leave. If I walk upstairs and get something to eat, I'm gonna be arrested for what?
What we just said was
for being a rapper.
We officially trespassed.
For what?
We officially trespassed.
For what though? But what did you officially protest me for?
To do that.
For what? How?
Sir.
Yes.
Who do we get
the details for because
say no more. We out. Let's say no more, man.
Vice President will
send me that video.
TMZ actually obtained a letter in which it seems that racial profiling is a big thing for casinos out in Vegas. They said in the letter, "We have learned that the Cosmopolitan maintains a list of African American recording artists who should be denied access for no other reason than the color of their skin. Such course of conduct constitutes discrimination per se in violation of state and federal law and exposes you to significant monetary damages. We urge you to properly issue an apology to Mr. Williams and grant him immediate access. In the event you fail to heed this one and only warning, we intend to pursue all legal recourse against you." My question is, why would you want to stay somewhere you're not welcome though? I feel like after all of this rah-rah, it's like, oh, fuck it, we'll go stay at the Bellagio. Like, we'll go stay at the Luxor. We're not about to do all this when I'm dropping $1,000 on a master suite or whatever it was that he had booked for the night. That's just me. Maybe they really have nice amenities and he just wanted to stay there for the night. Who knows? But I'm glad that Meek is not taking his foot off of the neck of racial injustices and prison reform. I feel like it's great that he lets it be known that even at the height of his success, he still faces all of these issues that a lot of us face in our day-to-day lives. So I'm glad he put them on blast. Lastly, speaking of people being put on blast, you guys, I know you've probably heard of DaBaby by now. If you haven't, you are living under a rock. He is this rapper that people are just growing to love from North Carolina. He really has a reputation that if you want the hands, you can get the hands. It's in his music, but he doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk as well. Because not just too long ago, I think it was maybe a week or so ago, him and his bodyguards were being accused of, and I say that loosely because there's a video of it that exists, but they were accused of beating a man so bad that he ended up in a coma on the verge of death, according to his mother. So I don't know after seeing that why anybody would want to mess with him, but apparently while DaBaby was shopping at the Louis Vuitton store at South Park Mall, there was a heckler that decided to instigate some altercation with DaBaby, and he got exactly what he wanted, which wasn't sack whooping, because in one Instagram post that surfaced on Saturday, we're seeing the altercation from the man's perspective. He's heckling DaBaby, saying he looks like he want to do something, but he's not going to do anything. And then in like the next video that we see that's actually posted from DaBaby's perspective, he's engaging with the man. And then next we see him kind of standing in front of the man, who is now laid out on the floor with his pants around his ankles, bleeding from his nose. I mean, that got real really quick. And the thing is, he is gladly taking credit for it. He posted that he was the person that did it. There was no bodyguard or anybody else that had to come intervene and, you know, give him a one up on this guy. He did it all himself. Whether or not that's the truth, who knows, because we don't have the full footage. We only have two very shaky perspectives, but I do know somebody was left leaking, and it wasn't DaBaby. The following day, he posted another Instagram that was pretty much saying, if you don't want to get done up, don't run up, because he's very about it. If you're not about it, don't shout it, all that kind of stuff. So word to the wise, people are getting very famous very quickly, whether it be Instagram influencers, personalities from YouTube, celebrities, rappers. All of them are getting very famous very quickly and having to adapt to these new lifestyles. And this is just another example of that, because part of the reason that people like DaBaby so much is authenticity. And when you take somebody and they're kind of skyrocketing on their ride of fame, and that's what they talk about all the time, you can't expect that they're going to act differently just because this is your in real life encounter. They will give you the hands, and DaBaby is an example of that. So yeah, sucks to be that guy. Anyways, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and after you've done that, go ahead and hit that bell so that you can get a notification anytime a new video drops. Let me know your thoughts. Is OJ lying? Is the Cosmopolitan Hotel racist AF? And does DaBaby need to cool it? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Share this video with your friends, family, coworkers, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.